I've always wanted to learn to tap dance. Tappity tap tap tap, tappity tap tap, tap tap tap, tap tap tap. But being an adult, I was too insecure to join a tap class, so I decided to look up videos online and teach myself. I borrowed a pair of tap shoes, bought a 4x4 piece of plywood, and each week for a year I filmed my progress.
Alrighty. Did it.
My tap dancing isn't perfect, but I had a blast doing it. It helped me express a part of myself through my body that words couldn't do. Especially if I happened to be angry or stressed, I could essentially tap it out. Throughout my research, I also looked into the history of tap dance. It was inspiring being exposed to the phenomenal people who came before and their stories. What's also cool is that 6 months into my tap progress, I auditioned and was cast as a specific tap dancing chimney sweep in a musical about a magical nanny. There, I was exposed to other fantastic and local tap dancers to learn from. 8 months into my progress, that same theater where I did the show, asked if I would teach a beginning tap class for adults. I initially refused the offer, believing I wasn't qualified. But it wasn't until a mentor of mine asked, "Why not?" And I said, "Because I don't have enough experience." And she said, "Says who?" She reminded me of how I had documented my entire tap progress and had the perfect setup for a class. And she also mentioned that, like me, all these adults were starting dance later in life, and that I would be able to relate to their insecurities, connect with their experience, and properly communicate throughout their learning process. After 10 months of learning tap, and as nervous as I was, I ended up taking the job, and it was immensely rewarding. And I even put an emphasis on having the students look into the history of tap. When the class was over, I read the students' evaluations of the class, and I was surprised. They were so kind and appreciative of the experience. It was truly touching and a great reminder of how it doesn't take much to help encourage and inspire each other. And after finally finishing 1 year of documenting my tap progress, the same mentor who encouraged me to take the teaching job in the first place asked me what other skills and/or strengths did I gain in this process. After much thought, I responded with this: that remembering to have fun will help drive the learning process. I learned that getting it done is more important than getting it perfect. I learned about the history of tap and gained an appreciation and respect for the people that came before me, and that saying yes to yourself and what you want, and not trying to please what others want, can actually open up doors from others that I never thought possible, like the musical and teaching. I also learned that I'm a good teacher because I am sensitive to everyone's needs, and I enjoy encouraging them and watching them grow and reminding them that they have value and don't need to be ashamed. You never know what will come to you when you say yes to yourself. I hope I can inspire other people to be confident in saying yes to themselves, not feel ashamed, and go after what they want. You never know what's in store when you do, and it's never too late. If interested in the work I did, I have compiled all the resources and links that I used and put them all in the description, which include tutorials, history, documentaries, performances, and a list of tap masters to look up. Let me know your thoughts and feedback in the comments below. I would love to know how I can continue to learn. Have a great day. Tap, 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 tappity, tap, 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 tap.